beautiful friends there. Hun Lang here. Welcome and thank you so much for being here in live transformational time with me. Last week I created a video where I discussed about writing a letter from the perspective of your inner child in order to know more about your inner child, its needs and unhealed emotions, needs, and the unhealed child that is longing to connect with you. By writing that letter from the perspective of the child, you will know much more deeper what are the needs that you need to attend immediately, and as you keep attending to that, it will keep revealing to you, and that way of doing it will also help you to build up that intimacy and closeness with your inner child so that the healing can be a holistic and integrated healing. And today I like to discuss with you about the emotions and the feelings of the unhealed inner child in us and how it keeps replaying itself in our day-to-day life. Before this, there was also a video that I discussed about the imprints that your unhealed inner child left in your adult life. If you haven't watched these two videos already, please go there and watch those two videos so that you have a better understanding on why should you heal your inner child. Today, as I said, we'll discuss about our emotions. Emotions is the one that keeps our life in the reality that we keep manifesting in our daily life. Because emotions and feelings are the one that keeps vibrating, and then that vibration which comes from deep within us then attracts all the things to come into us. What is in us will be outside of us. As within, so without. You must have heard so much about law of attraction and law of vibration. And Neville Goddard, who is so good at this, wrote a book on the feeling is the secret. And in that, you will come to know that we don't get what we desire or want. What we feel is the one. So the advice here is we should feel already to the things that we want. If we want that thing, whatever that thing is, and if that thing should make us happy, it's not that we will be happy when we get it. The secret is we should already feel happy as if we already have it right now. But to many of us who are having an unhealed child, unhealed emotions, unattended emotions, this will be the most challenging moment and challenging act that we are facing in our daily life. Why I'm saying this? This is what I am going through in today's life. There are something that I really want so badly, and I want to create that feeling, but there is a contradictory within me because there is an unhealed emotions which lies deep there. And affirmation or any kind of new belief, new understanding, yes, on the top level it is very helpful, and those are the one which I need to assimilate. But when that unhealed part of me is craving for love, is craving for healing, all these outside things will not really make an impact in me. So the question right now is, how will I attend, first of all, and heal that unhealed emotions so that from there I vibrate the feeling of wanting it and having it and all the day having it, and that feeling of wholeness, that is so immensely important. I'll tell you what to do, and try this for yourself. Once you try it and once you do it, this child in you will unravel the wisdom on how to manifest, on how to attract more of what you want. First, let us keep aside the affirmation. Let us keep aside all the knowledge which is outside. Let me ask you a question. Are you being conditioned by all the things that are happening around you and surround you and by others? Are you being conditioned by all the things that is happening every day in your life, by the people you live with, by the environment, and by the circumstances? For me, yes, they all do. They all make me feel the way I feel. But see, when I say they all make me feel the way I feel, where am I by allowing that outside circumstances to control me? I am still a victim because other things are controlling me. I am not controlling other things. Why am I allowing other feeling to affect my feeling? Why am I allowing others' opinion to affect my opinion? It's not that they want to do or they are doing it to me. It is only a trigger of that unattended emotion and unhealed emotion within me. It is a trigger when there is a wound. Supposing there is a wound in your hand, one drop of lemon juice dropped there, what would you feel? It is so painful, right? That is exactly what we are talking about here. And once that wound is healed, though the scars may be there, meaning that you have still the memory of what happened, but it won't hurt you anymore. That is what we want to create in our life. That is what we want to uplift ourselves, that other things which is outside of me will contribute to my growth, but not limiting my growth. So let us look at this very closely. And how do you attend to these needs and emotions? Because unless you attend it consciously, then it becomes a pattern. And once it becomes a pattern, it will simply replaying and replaying and replaying. And this is how, and this is here that you need to stop a while, stand straight and look at its face. It's not to beat against, it's not to smash with the positive affirmation. No. Do you remember as a child when you were dictated, when you were continuously asked and being dictated by the elders and the parents, this is what you should do, this is not, you should not do, should and should not, should and should not? How was that feeling to you? Did you feel good about it, or you feel so helpless and unseen and important? So if this is the thing that had happened, and if you try to impose positive thinking over it, you will still feel that helplessness, feeling unimportant and unseen. So the child in us need to feel that she is seen, she is heard, she is important. The only thing that the child and we need in life to feel safe, to feel secure, that we will be able to grow, is when I feel love, I feel accepted, and I feel that I am seen and important. This is the very thing that you need to give to your inner child right now, right here, whenever your emotions is surfacing, not the positive affirmation yet. That will come later. First, you need to see as it is. Deep intimacy, build a deep intimacy. Intimacy meaning see into me. Embrace that feeling. Welcome that feeling. Then slowly, as you welcome, it will go off, and this child, once it feels that it is seen and it is heard and it is loved, your child will start inviting itself those positive affirmations, those positive thinking, and in this way your child will be renewed. And then that is how the saying says, you will be born again in the spirit. That is the spirit in you. And once you attend to this, the rest of the thing will slowly fall into place. I'm not saying overnight work. No, this is a process, and you need to trust the process. 3 things that we always need to keep in mind while working with our inner child and our healing. You need to invest in yourself. That investment is time to be with yourself, alone with yourself. Commitment. You need to commit to achieve your goals. And trust the process. You need to invest in these 3 things. Time, then commitment, and trust the process, because this is a journey. It's not a change overnight. It is a transformation, little by little, bit by bit, and time and again. So, and you need to be so compassionate with yourself. Otherwise, while working with yourself, you will end up beating yourself because you want so much the thing to be different, and it is still something else is happening with you. It is happening with me all the time. That is why I'm telling you, don't beat yourself up, but lift and embrace yourself closely. So friends, I hope this will help you in some way to embrace your inner child and to heal your inner child. If you feel stuck in any way, feel free to reach me. I'm writing a book on healing the inner child, and also I have a book called The Gifts Beneath Your Pain. You can get a copy for yourself from the Amazon.com, and that book is a step-by-step guide on healing yourself, whatever trauma, whatever feelings and emotions that you go through every day. I laid down step-by-step simple steps to allow you to do this by yourself, because you know what, the only person who knows best and you can trust and you can pour out everything first of all, it's you. But I'm not saying that you never need an outside help. Yes, you need that too. But the only person that who is always with you 24/7, it's you. So make sure that you are well from within, so that that well from within will gush out and overflowing. Then others will too enjoy in your company, because you are healed, and once you are healed, the world around you too is healed. All the best, and thank you so much for being here with me. And if you haven't subscribed, share and leave your comments below. Please do that right now.